All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another CNC Q A Podcast. Um, Let me go ahead and bring in my sidekick here. Got Mr. Ryan here helping me out tonight. How you doing, buddy?
We're still breathing, buddy.
All right. Christmas light season, full throttle, I guess.
Oh, it is full swing.
All right. Well, that'll keep you out of trouble, maybe.
No, you'll hear that story this weekend.
Yeah. Okay. Well, since I got you on here, let's go ahead and I'll give you a couple minutes to talk about your Saturday night gig.
Ooh, yeah. So we do making it up as we go. Show at 9 p.m. Eastern here on the YouTube's on my channel, and we're going to be talking about the latest videos and CNC laser 3D printing stuff. What we're up to and having a good old time with that. We're also going to be talking about the Gatton Christmas Challenge, which is 2 weeks away from starting. So start making some stuff, people, and start filming it, and you can start posting videos of it starting Black Friday.
All righty. Good deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tonight, I'm going to be kind of catching up. I haven't even been out here much this past week. Been working on some other stuff inside. And I can't remember exactly when. A few days ago, actually, I got a message from Nemo Lab saying that they were sent, well, they put it in my Dropbox, but they put the new firmware update for the offline controllers.
Nice.
So I thought rather than just update them then, I would just wait until tonight because it only takes a minute, and I would show folks. It's not hard to do, but somebody might not know how to do it. So I will get started doing that.
Nice.
The first thing I'm going to do here, let me get my screen prepared over here. Okay, and then I think, well, let's see. First thing I'm gonna do them one at a time, and I'm gonna pull the SD card out first, a little tiny SD card, and I'm gonna stick it into the USB. I don't know what you call this thing. This little adapter thing that allows you to write to a SD card with a regular USB-A. So I'm going to plug that in. And then let me see if I can hit the screen share button. Yep,
Did that little guy come with the offline controller?
Well, you get one with the machine.
With the machine, okay.
So, and you know what? I think they did send one with the offline controller too, because I've got 3 of them here. So, all right. So let me hit the share screen button. Okay. So here I am over here, and I've got this downloaded from my Dropbox, and it's right here. So what I want to do is get this file that's called gpad_firmware.bin. So I'm going to copy that, and I got a tickle a while ago. I was looking at these the text documents, which tells you what bugs they fix, and it's
I think we need
bug.
Google.
I can make out bug, and I'm not sure what else. But anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. So I'm going to copy this and put it down here on this USB drive, which has the little SD card in it. And I'm going to put this, just copy it right here. No, wait a minute. The file name you specified It's not valid or too long. Well, let's see. This is the other one that I think I'm going to probably need to take off. I'm just going to put it, I'll stick it right there in another folder. Okay, so let's try to copy this one again. And it doesn't like, okay, Val, I guess I'm going to have to change the name of it. So let me come back over here. Let's just call this, well, it's only letting me. All right, now, how am I going to? Wow. Not sure how this is going to work now. If I go to paste it, specify a different file name. Well, I can't change the, let me just, you can tell I didn't rehearse this, can't you? Just copy this
It's the best kind of content, though.
to here somewhere. Okay, well, now let's see. Okay, now it'll let me change the name. So let me just go. I'm just going to take that off. Good gosh, they want a lot of permissions, don't they? Okay, so now it's just called firmware bin. And now let me see if I can copy that to here. Okay, looks like we're in business now. Okay, so now what I'll do is we'll come back over here and I'm going to pull that USB off, pull the little SD card out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the power off to that. Now, one thing I wish these offline controllers had that they don't is an on-off switch. So what I do is I'll go around here to the back where my power strip is and just unplug that. And then I'll put the SD card back in here. Let's see, does it go that way? No, I think it goes the other way. Okay, so I've got that plugged in. And now what I'll do is I'm going to, well, let's see. Let me come to right here. So you can see that screen, and I'm going to come back around here and plug it back in. And I don't know if I've got that camera setting close enough where you can.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Read it or not.
Yep.
But that's all there is to it, basically. You just, like I said, with it powered off, put that new bin file onto the SD card, put it in there, then power it back on, and it automatically initializes. While you're at it there. So let me come back over here. And now we'll do this one. I should have went ahead and unplugged this one while I was around there, but I didn't. And in case anybody's wondering, these are powered by just a 5-volt USB. So I'm basically using those little square things like you would use to charge your phone. That's what I'm using to plug them into my power strip. All right, let's see if we can get
Jerry's asking if they're hardwired to the machine, and it is with a USB cable, isn't it?
Yes. It's got. Well, let me get this file moved, and then I'll show that again. Okay, let's see. Where did I put that? C, I think it was firmware.bin. So, I'm not showing y'all what I'm doing over here.
No, we're just watching you do it.
Well, it's not. There we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
so I'm back here. I've got the firmware.bin. I'm going to copy this. And you want to stick it in the root directory. Here's that other one from before. So I'm going to, let's see if it'll let me put the, that's not what I want to do. Let me go ahead and cut that one off of there. Or I'll do like I did. I'll move it up here. I don't think I'm going to need it. We'll trash that copy of it. All right, now let me go back here where I was. Get firmware.bin, copy, come here and just stick it right there.
Easy peasy.
Okay. Now pull this back out of here. And we get the other camera. This one. So we'll just stick this. Now, whoever was asking that question a while ago, you see there's two connections, and these wires are all going behind in a hole here. But this smaller one is a USB-C. That's what's doing the power. And then the other one, this is a USB-A that goes down to the controller and connects it. So all of it's hardwired. It's not Wi-Fi or anything like that. So now that I've got that in there, let me go back around here and plug this in. And you should see that one start up and initialize. And it's ready to go. And now
That's quick.
I wanted to, let's see. I'm not sure what I got on this thing. Let's see. Let's just see what I can find.
Earl's asking if it'll. He says, "Will it recognize it even after you renamed it?"
Even after I what?
Renamed it.
Yeah. It's basically looking for that .bin file. I think you could call it sausage.bin. It would still work.
Might taste better. It has lots of bites. It's a big sausage.
Okay. All right. Now I'm still not seeing that. I just mapped that file and I'm not seeing that one. And that was one of the things that I was kind of griping about before. So let me come back here and we'll try another one. Let's see here. Well, let's go with this one because I know this one's the one that always worked. Yep, you can see it just fine. All right, so now let's go load another one. Let's see. I don't really know what all I got on here. I'm just going to try one of these. Generate the toolpath graph. And that's still not showing up. So not everything is still fixed, apparently, because those are still not working the way they should. Now, let me see if I can find, I thought I had, let's see if this was, I can't even remember what I got on here to see. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing but the crosshair. So I'll have to look at the message that he sent me, because he was saying he fixed several different bugs, but I'm still not seeing the graph every time. You know, it's acting like it's doing it, but it's not. Now, I don't have the controller on, but I don't think that matters. We'll try it and see. It worked with the Nemo Labs one, that first one, so that shouldn't be the. Let's see what's on. Okay, there's the firmware.bin right there. Okay, I can see, you can see the crosshair is down in the lower left on this one. So I'm still not seeing the stuff I want to see, and I still don't get why every time you load this one, it works every time. I don't know what's different about it. It always shows up. But that's the way all of them should look. You should see something every time you load one. So I don't know what's going on with that. It looks like, yeah, it's not. I'm not seeing that with any of them. So I'll have to go back and look at the. I think I could probably do that. Let me go look and see what the message was that I got. Let's see. We'll get it.
The Anthracite project says maybe G-code versus tap file format.
Well, I kind of ruled that out before when I was talking to him about what it was doing before. And, you know, a G-code file, whether it's .gcode, .tap, .nc, whatever, it's all text stuff. So I don't know why it would make any difference. And even when I'm trying to find that test program I had, but let me look here real quick and see what the message was. Because like I said, it's been a few days. All right, come on, Instagram. Let's go.
While you're doing that, I have a question for our folks out in the chat. Does everybody else think that Dave is going to take his little pumpkin lanterns and hot glue cotton balls to them to make them into his Gatton Christmas Challenge projects?
Oh, you're on to me, man. That one on the end kind of favors Santa anyway, doesn't he?
It would. I don't know. That second one is some of the weirdo Santas I've seen around. Russ is thinking that maybe it didn't like being renamed.
It says, Dave, we have updated the firmware of the 7-inch touchscreen, which fixes the engraving problem reported by Kevin and the problem of generating the toolpath preview reported by you. Well, I don't know about that. Let me go see if I can find. I had a program somewhere called Test. So let me look for it here, because I don't remember where I put it. That's been a minute.
Anthochrite, as soon as Dave figures this out, we'll look at your question.
Oh, was there a question that
Yeah, but it's a different related thing.
Okay.
So, Jerry, if you're talking about the Matchbox car, like my little Zeely, my Zagato Zeely, no, I have not touched it in a while. It's kind of sad, but I need to. I still haven't put the rear end together. I've had the rear end back for a year. I need to put it together. But it is Christmas light season, so there's no time for that right now.
All right. I could have sworn that I did a file and called it just test something or other.
Maybe you should have made the file sausage.
I should have. I can always remember sausage. All right. Well, I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. So, yeah, that's it right there. All right. So let me get, we'll just use this one since we're already got the camera on it. Let me pull this back out. And put that file back on here. Right here. Copy to. Okay.
So while Dave is doing this, anybody out in the chat that is wondering what Jerry's asking me about my little car, which is called a Zagato Zeely. It's a 1974 micro car that's electric powered, and it looks like that. So I literally can touch the headlight and taillight at the same time. So it's like 6 feet long. So it's pretty cool. Less than 500 of them were made, and it's sitting in my basement right now as I was restoring it. So I use it as a marketing tool for my solar company for like the home shows and stuff like that. So, but it needs to be completed before March so that I can take it to the home show. But it's a fun little car, or at least that's what I think it will be once I get to drive it.
Okay, this is the test G code. So let's try this one. It's still not showing anything. Now let me show you. Those of you who have watched this show for a while, you may remember when I did this however many weeks ago it was. But there's a well, let's just open up the VCAR file. Right here. That's what it's supposed to look like. on that graphic screen. Now, one thing I don't know, is Nemo Labs out there in the chat by any chance?
Yeah, they were out there before.
Okay, well, here's how I used to get it to work. It would work the first time, and then it wouldn't work after that. So I'm gonna come over here and unplug this.
All right. Which one are you doing? Because you're on screen share right now. You want me to put up your go back to your main view?
Oh. Yeah, my bad.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, just leave it on that. Let me come in and turn the power off to that.
Power down.
That offline controller. So now it should be off. And now I'm going to plug it in. Power it back up. And we'll see if it works. If I make it the first one. So
a question for you while you're clicking around.
Okay.
Clint's asking if it's only for the touchscreen, the offline controller that you're messing with. It's not for the little one that comes with the machine, right?
No, it's not. It's for the
specifically for that one.
See there? Oh, you can't see.
There you go.
There you go. So the problem is still not solved because you shouldn't have to unplug it or, power it up and make that the first program you run. But it does work, and it does have everything. Well, no, it's still not right, because if you look right there where my finger is, it's showing a diamond shape in the center.
Yeah.
And it's a circle in the part. So nothing's fixed. There you go. Thank you, Ryan, for working the buttons there. That's what it's supposed to look like. And it's still not putting a accurate representation of the part on this silly thing. And okay, now that we've done this, leave it on this one for a sec, Ryan. I'm going to come over here and hit File. We're going to go back. We're going to load the Nemo Labs logo, which is the one that I say always works. Generate that one. That one's working. Now notice that that's white now instead of yellow. That was weird too. Any other time it was yellow. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's go back and do the very one we just did. Generate the tool path. Okay, well there it's still there.
Yeah.
But I don't know why it wasn't coming up a while ago. It's just like I said. I hate to beat a dead horse, but that part should work, and it should be accurate. It shouldn't be a diamond shaped. It should be a round circle.
Yeah, I wonder why it does show that. That's really odd that it's taking that information and showing a diamond. I mean, it still cuts the circle, but
yes, it still cuts the circle. And even when you're running it, and you watch this little crosshair, which of course follows everything, when it's doing that where the diamond shape is, since it's really a circle, you see it make circular motions, and it'll go like from that point to that point, So the machine runs fine. It's not a problem with the machine. It's just something in that firmware still.
The Anthracite project says that he had a similar issue with a Blockbox 32 controller. The SD card format was wrong. Interesting.
Well, I don't know.
I wonder why it does it. That's very, very odd.
Now let me make sure let's before I jump to conclusions here, let me come back here and look at that thing again. It says version 6.4, but if I come over here, because I'm wondering if maybe it didn't take that bin file.
Yeah.
Let's see. About. Yeah, see, this says version 5.0. So let's play around with this and see if we can get this thing figured out, because it should start coming up saying 6.0.
He says try to format to FAT16 default allocation. Wow, that's like Michael better be talking to me from Nemo Labs right now, because I don't understand what any of that means.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to format anything, because everything has been working fine up to now. So
save file as a tap and
you
check.
start formatting stuff, and then you lose everything. So
you go sideways.
Yeah. Okay. So
I hope Michael enjoys that joke. Earl's suggesting to rename it back to the original file name.
that's what I was just thinking about trying, because it will not let me copy it as is. So if I leave that up there, it's gpad_firmware.bin. Let me see if it will let me change it back after it's on the. Yeah, it looks like it will. Okay, so it was I'm going to have to double check this. gpad_firmware.bin. All right, now let's see if I got it exactly. No, that wasn't. The P's lowercase. All right, let me get it exactly the same.
There's a couple of suggestions out there, but let's try this first before we look at some of the other ones.
Okay, well, it did let me change it once. For some reason, it wouldn't let you copy it, but once you change the name, copy it, now it'll let you change the name back. So let's pull this out now and see if that will work. So let me turn this off again. I could just unplug that cord on it, USB it, but I don't like to do that because I'm afraid I'll wear it out. Okay, that's back in.
All right. Oh, it looks like it's updating now.
Yeah, there we go. Now it says
6.4 now. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have to go back and fix that other one. But now let's see what that program looks like.
Clint, are you doing that Last Supper carving as a Gatton Christmas challenge project? Sounds like it'd be a good one.
Okay, well.
Oh, no, still got the diamond.
Still got the diamond. But now let's go and load some other stuff and see if we're getting anything else to show. All right, that don't look like much, but that's the roughing pass of one of those little stack text things I did. Okay, now let's go. Let's see what. I'm not good at naming files because I get them in here and after a day or two goes by, I'm like, what the heck was that one? I'm just picking stuff at random here because no matter what the toolpath is, it should show up. Okay. That one looks right. That was this NEMA Lab stack text thing. That's the roughing pass, looks like. All right, so let's see here. We'll go do the one that always works. Okay, again, it's in white and not yellow like it was that very first time I showed it. Now let's come back and go.
Did I miss what the yellow meant, or was it just the color? Or does the yellow mean something?
Well, I don't know, but that the very first time I loaded that NEMA Labs logo.tap in there, it was yellow, and every program since then has been white.
Okay.
I don't know if that means anything or not. Okay, well, at least this is showing up every time now.
Yeah.
But it's still not correct.
Huh.
And what I was told is that they have, it's only graphing out the G0 and the G1, which is straight line commands, and it's not doing the G2 and G3, which is counterclockwise and clockwise circles. So NEMA Labs, if you're out there watching, that's I'm still not seeing it here.
Maybe just as a random test thing, maybe make another file that has a couple different circles in it and see if it does it with those other ones too.
Okay.
Like because that was you have it set up that one in the middle was it was a through cut, right?
Well, these were all just pockets, just because I didn't want to waste time cutting all the way down.
It was just a pocket, okay. So maybe do one that's a pocket and do one that's just an outline or something like that of a circle and see if they show up differently.
Okay.
I mean, maybe just to see if it's common amongst all of it. I guess is kind of what I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm sitting here wondering why my scene's not changing. It's because you've added the camera to that.
Yeah, because
okay,
I'm janky when it comes to the EV Mux. I just throw stuff on the screen.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll just leave it on us for a minute. I'm gonna open up a new file. Well, I guess I'll show it over here.
Yeah, show it. I'll talk to Clint while you're doing it.
Okay, so here's a new thing. And what do you want me to put? Some circles?
Yeah, do like an outline and a pocket of a circle, just to see if it does anything different for one way or another, or if it's just that file that is showing the circle as a square.
Okay, I'm just going to put a bunch of different size circles, I guess. And then we'll come over here and we'll just pocket all of these. Yeah, I guess it don't matter what, because we're not going to run it. We just want to see what it looks like. Okay.
We'll change one of them. Change the toolpath on at least one of them to just the outline.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
And Clint, if that thing's running right now, take like a 5-minute video of it and just showing that you're cutting it on your machine and stuff, and then show a little bit of when it's all done. 5 minutes. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to.
Okay, so we're going to just do a profile on this one. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Profile in a pocket.
So then we'll do the others.
That's do something like a pocket with them.
Okay, so there we should have 3 round pockets
Mm-hmm.
and 1 round circle there, profile cut. And let's get rid of that one. So I don't want to put these all on. There we go. All right, so now we'll call this profile 1. Let's see where I'm going to put this. Let's put it back here. Well, I'll just call it this. Test 2. Okay, now let's put it back on here. I have to be careful. I just about drop these things every time. Okay. Let's go here. Test 2. Copy to this thing here. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of excited thinking all this stuff was going to work great, but foiled again.
Clint, there's where you need to go to see how you can you can post a video on YouTube after Black Friday or after, and just follow the rules down here. You'll end up sending me an email and all that good stuff with a link to the video and all that, and you'll be in, buddy. It'll be really cool to see. And if you don't want to do it, just post a picture in the NEMA Labs Facebook group. It would be a good project to see. Show everybody.
All right, now I just moved that on here. Where did it go?
I don't know. There we go. We're watching it.
I didn't move it over. That's what I didn't do. I'm getting all excited here for some reason. Okay, so local storage.
Dun, dun,
Test
dun,
2. Generate toolpath.
All
4 diamonds.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, well, I hope NEMA Labs is out there in the chat watching this live and seeing what. Like I said, I'm glad it's showing up. It's better than not doing nothing because, like I said, sometimes it wouldn't even show up before. But if it's going to show up and not be right, it might as well not show up, the way I feel about it. So,
yeah. That's
like
interesting.
I said, it doesn't affect the machine as far as it cuts the program exactly like what it's supposed to do. But
for some reason, we're showing squares instead of circles.
Yeah, we got to get it showing this. If you're going to have a graphic screen like this, it should be exactly how it looks. When you cut it, if it's not diamond shapes, it's rounds. So that's what it should be showing. So now I don't know what the other issue was that he said was reported by Kevin somebody, but apparently that's fixed. I'm going to assume that's fixed because since I don't know what it was, I don't know how to test it. But I'm going to go ahead and fix this other one while it's on my mind here.
So, if you change? So if you changed them to like an ellipse.
Oh, no, you're getting crazy now. I'll draw one of those in just a second since we're. Why are we doing on time? We're almost wasted the whole hour messing around with this stuff.
That's all right. We're having fun.
Okay.
This is problem solving 101.
Okay, so let me grab this Or did I leave it on there? Okay, yeah, there's the firmware.bin. Let me rename this one. Gotta do that first. It was G underscore.
All those changes and stuff like that, though. That, I mean, in the end, that'll help Nemo Labs figure out something of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, if like I said, if
we-
they're out in the chat, I'm glad they're here to see this. Or if they're not able to watch, I hope they watch it later, because it's it's hard to try to explain to them
Oh yeah,
in a message
what you're seeing.
what it's doing, and I'd sent pictures and stuff like that. But when you see it live like this, okay, so there is that. Let me go back to that.
Clinton jail, Facebook jail. uh, Mr. Gatton's very familiar with being in Facebook jail.
Yeah, there was a time when I just about lived there. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, so
Let's see.
let me put it back on. Oh, let's see, so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, I got rid of that one circle down in here, and I'm gonna draw an ellipse over there, and that'll totally freak it out, probably.
Well, it'll be interesting just to see if it's
It's probably gonna draw some kind of rectangle. A rectangle diamond shape is what I'm thinking. Okay, and don't really matter whether we pocket it or.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter if it's a pocket or not.
Okay, so there we go. So now we'll do that. And I'll overwrite test 2. And let's see. Well, first I've got to, because this is the one out of this other one. Let me get it squared away.
Gotcha.
And I'm not going to walk around there. I'm just going to unplug this thing right here. I don't really like doing that.
Learn something new every day. G2 and G3 codes. These are the primary G code commands used to define circular arcs in CNC machining, with G2 representing clockwise and G3 for counterclockwise.
Okay, that one is doing the system update. So it is right. I guess if I'd looked closer when it was and read what it was doing, I would have known that it's not the right thing. Okay, it's version 6.4. All right, now let's get, since we got the camera cued on this one better, let's pull this out.
John's coming for blood. If I had my scoreboard done, I could keep count on how many times it works and fails. Oh, brutal.
Yeah, we need a good scoreboard, don't we, John?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. This is going to be it. We're going to.
Yeah. So he said maybe change the post processor. It's not translating the arcs.
No, it translates. It does the arcs right because the machine cuts them right.
The machine's doing them right.
It's only the graphic thing
that's
GPU. Screwed up. The machine runs the program fine. So that's definitely not the problem. Okay. Huh. All right, here we go. Last try. We'll see what it does with an ellipse.
Dun 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 dun. All right. Well,
I'm guessing a rectangle shaped diamond.
Could be.
That's what I'm guessing.
Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? We're gonna find out. Here it comes.
All right,
We're watching.
Let me get over here out of the way. All right, so let's go back. Wait a minute. I got to get it off the SD card.
Dun, dun, dun. We're typing. I think it does the oval, the ellipse.
You think?
What's the difference between an ellipse and an oval? Is there really a difference, or is it just like
Yeah, an oval's got parallel sides with an arc on each end. You know what I mean? Like you would draw, you could make one by drawing two circles
Yeah.
and then putting lines tangent to each side and then
Yeah,
delete.
like on my light in the background there. So those are considered an oval, but a rounded circle is an ellipse. Okay, I got you. See, I'm learning multiple things today.
Okay.
I did go to community college, so
That was the tool path. All right. Now I think that's the one from before. Because I didn't change that file name, I copied over it. So let me bring one in that's different to get that one out of the
clear it
memory
out
or whatever. Because there's the NEMA Labs thing. Okay, now let me go back and grab the test 2. Yeah, now it's generating.
Da-da.
I'll be darned. It did do the ellipse right.
Yeah, interesting.
But why does it not do a circle? Okay.
But that's information I think they would need.
All right. Yeah, that's going to screw with their engineer, and it's doing the ellipse right, but not the.
Not a
maybe
circle.
because the ellipse is a bunch of. Maybe it programs it as a bunch of little tiny straight lines instead of an arc.
Huh.
I don't know.
Very crazy.
All I know is, like I said, and I hate to be so negative here, but to me that's worthless if it's not going to show an accurate representation of what you're cutting, like the simulation in VCAR. Then it's pretty much worthless, because why do you want to look at it and know that it's going to cut around here, but it's showing a diamond shape?
Yeah.
That's, I don't know. There's still work to be done on that, looks like. So, right. Well,
we got down to the bottom of it anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Well, at least, like I said, the firmware is updated, so I don't know what the other problem was that he said somebody named Kevin had reported. But I'm going to assume that's solved, so I don't know.
Cool.
Well, yeah, kind of.
At least it's showing consistent. It's just full circles. It doesn't like showing them.
Yeah, and at least now it's showing something every time. Whereas before, I don't know why you would do it that first time, then a few times later it might not do it. So
yeah,
I don't know. That was just weird. All right. Well, we've just about shot the whole night here, and I still have not searched for it. I was going to search some of the free STL sites and try to find something worth doing with a rotary axis. So let me just real quickly. I don't want to look for a chess piece because that's so overdone. I've got a knight and a thing here, but
tiki totem pole.
Okay, we'll go look for a totem pole.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm over here. I'm going to look on Thingiverse first. Let's see if we can find a totem pole.
You want me to bring up your shared screen here?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, good. Just in time for an ad.
Oh,
See, now here's the thing. A lot of these totem poles has these wings and stuff on them, which, oh, wait, here's something that might would work. Mr. Tong. That almost sounds, I don't know. Here's an angry tiki man. Let's see what he looks like.
he's pretty cool.
That might work. Let's see, we'll grab that one.
It'll be interesting if the rotary would like cut his legs properly.
Oh yeah, it's got some undercuts in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, be interesting. We'll find out. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if that one. Angry Tiki Man. Okay, there he is. That might work. That'd be a good challenge right there. See if we can get that one to work. All right, well, let's go back and we'll glance some more here. What in the world is that? I don't know what that one is. There's a Marvel totem pole.
Huh. Kind of looks like the Vikings went a little ham on.
It's got the Hulk.
Heads on it.
I don't know all these guys.
That's Iron Man at the top.
Okay.
That second one, I really can't see it very good. But and then there's Thor, and then Hulk.
Okay, this one's Thor with the funky helmet.
Yeah.
We'll try that one.
I would say Doctor Doom in the middle there, but I'm not really sure. I don't know why they'd show 3 heroes and 1 bad guy in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they would. Okay, now what's one of those other sites? Is Thangs one of them?
Yeah, Thangs is one. Maker World is one. Printables is another one.
Okay. I just wanted to grab a few.
Thanks is a really good site because it's a real. It'll pull from other sites to like show you models and stuff like that, and it also does show you some like paid models too. So some of them are free, some of them you have to.
All right.
You could purchase.
I'm having trouble. Why am I getting? Looks like I'm getting all kinds of ads instead of what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy a house. All right. I don't know what's going on here. Probably an operator. All right, there it is. See, why am I getting this?
I don't know. I think it's a different link. Go back to the other thing that are into the search. Yeah, do the top one.
This one?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Kenneth had it. It was Vision. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. There we go. We're in there now.
Okay. Yeah, those other ones were
Not happy.
something. I know telling what I'll end up with on this computer now.
No way. They got ray gun as a posable model. That's awesome.
Okay, so how do I? Let's see. Where's the search bar? I guess
Yep.
we'll look for. So this site things, it finds them from all over the internet. Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah. There's some stuff that are listed directly on there, but if you look at that, like next to the name of it, it'll show where it's coming from. So, like,
Okay, so here's
that,
one from Thingiverse.
yeah,
This one
there's one
from
from my
3D
mini
model.
factory. Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
it's pretty cool.
All right, well, let's try this Mayan.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
That would be fairly easy, I think.
Yeah,
Now, I know for sure when you get on these sites, you got to make sure you're careful which download button you hit. Because see, you got all these zip things, zip, and then they
yeah,
got a download thing, and you hit them, and it's not this, it's some other crap.
yeah.
So which is the right download thing for?
I don't know.
It says get download link, so I'm going to hit. Your file is ready to download.
Every time you're just waiting for the virus thing to come up, go, nope, you're done.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what the. Please download it by browsing or opening the link below. Well, there's all kinds of links.
Yeah, I'd skip that one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to because that. All right, what's one of the other ones? Let's go to. What'd you say?
Just try Tiki.
Tiki.
Yeah. Oh, I meant in the search. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, well, I wanted to get off of that
Oh yeah, thanks.
that one.
Try Maker World.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
All right, now go back to the search and put Tiki in. You'll get some better ones than Totem Pole.
Oops.
There we go.
Ah, yeah.
Now we're cooking with Crisco. Ooh, that one on the top right would be pretty cool because it's a square.
This one?
Yeah, it might be interesting. I don't know. For a rotary to cut it out as a square could be interesting.
Well, the prop. Well, it probably work. Here's the thing: when you do a rotary axis, if you start with a square
Yeah, you got to cut it
and you
round.
run the squared around, and then
you
you
go
go,
on.
okay, well now I'm going to cut something square out of it. It keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Oh man, there's some pretty cool ones. I have a really cool tiki statue that I got a long time ago from when I visited my parents in Hawaii one time. And this guy he was in um, uh, the you go down to Waikiki and there's a bunch of hotels and stuff like that. And the guy was like in the open air lobby of this one hotel, and he would just sit there and carve all night long. And he had all kinds of really cool stuff. But I got a little statue from him, and
What do they call that? Uh, those statue things that are out on that island.
Easter Island.
Yeah, what do you call the dude that's they dig them up and they're like they go way down in the dirt.
Oh yeah, I
Is there
forget
a
what they're
name for
called,
those
but I think if you put Easter Island in there, it'll come up.
things? Okay.
I think in what's that movie? Night at the Museum. It was Dum Dum.
Ah, yeah. Here we go. This one.
No lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know where I saw it. Probably YouTube or somewhere. But there was a thing where they show the ground. There's like his head sticking up, but they had excavated down, and I mean, there was like no end to it. It just kept going and going and going. All right. Well, this one looks fairly simple. All right. How do I? All right. I want to download the STL. All right. Oh, I got to log in. Oh, perfect.
Oh, here we go.
See, I could get it if I was in there in the office because I have the Bamboo Lab stuff on that computer, but I don't have it out here. Ah, dang it.
Well, maybe you'll.
Everybody's always wanting you to sign in and create an account and all that nonsense. Wonder if I can get any of the other ones, or if they're all going to be that way. Yeah, they're wanting me to sign in. All right, sorry, I ain't messing with that. All right, well, we got what, 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah.
What time is it getting to be?
9:08.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get VCarve open. We'll try just for giggles here. We'll bring in one of them. We want a rotary. And of course, I don't have any of this stuff figured out yet. I don't know what it would be. We're going to say 6 inches long. In a diameter, I'm going to go, I think 1 3/4 is about the max for that. I think. And let's see what happens here. All right, where's the stuff I just got? I don't care about what. What in the heck?
Breaking everything tonight, Dave.
I know it. I'm just. It says all 3D file. Well, what the heck? It did download them. Oh, I bet they're zip files, and that's probably why they're not showing up. Let's see. Ah, yeah. All right, I'm going to go with we're going to go ahead and extract this. I might as well do Angry Tiki Man too. Okay, that's what it is. It didn't see them because it was zip files. All right, let's try that again. Let's go here, here, here. There we are.
Oh, it was Captain America, Kenneth.
Oh, yeah, you can see it better now, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's scaling the model to fit the material. So
Those wings on Thor's head are going to be hard.
yeah, I can see those breaking off pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what? The reason I wanted to do this is to kind of show people that you can't just do anything, but you can go get these STL files that are
Yeah.
really made for 3D printing. And if you're really careful, this would not be a good one because of this right here. I'm sure that would probably get broke off, but
It'd be fun to try, though.
yeah, what the heck? I might try it anyway. All right, so we'll click OK.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever watched the preview of it doing a rotary before.
Yeah, what it does is it unwraps it, and so you see it like it's a flat
Yeah.
piece of material. But then at the end, it'll go back there like that. So see, you can see all the lines. That's just the roughing pass. So now if we hit that, I'm going to use my favorite ball nose right there. Okay. I don't know. I might give this one a shot and see.
It'll be a good example one way or the other.
It's not going to be very long though, because I set that material up for 1 3/4 diameter and 6 inches, and see it's only going to be about 4 inches or so.
Yeah.
But it is kind of weird how you see these faces; they look all stretched out and stuff
Yeah.
because it's showing them as in the flat. All right, I haven't looked at the comments at all. Have I missed any questions or anything? Comments? Anything I need to
Yeah,
say?
we did have one that we wanted to go back to before.
Okay.
Pulling it up here. Hold on a second. Oh, let's see here. The Anthracite Project was asking how to add a round dish in a V-carve STL file that came without one. You just add a circle in the V-carve?
Add a round dish that came without.
So, like, if it was just a sign, like let's just say the Nemo Lab sign, and you wanted it to dish out around it, is what I'm taking from it.
I think now, if you've got V-carve, you should be able to go to the clip art, and where it says dome and dish, you can bring those in and then change it to whether you want a dome or a dish, and then how deep. And I think you can even alter the size so that you would make it like if you wanted something, say, kind of oval shaped or ellipse shape. Let me see if I can do that. I'm not real familiar because I haven't done that kind of stuff, but let's just let me grab something.
Shame on you, sir. I was incorrect as well because it looked like Doctor Doom to me when it was really little. So, no worries, Kenneth. No worries, buddy.
Okay, if I come back over here to my shared screen, like an inset dome. See,
Okay.
right here, there's 3 different domes, and I think, or it says dome dish, and I think they're different size. Actually, there's 4 of them. But if I grab one of these and put it right there,
And if you grab another STL and you drop it in the middle of that,
I don't know if you can do that with VCarve because I think you can.
well, how does it do it with like the eagle or the fish?
Well, those are already made,
Well,
but
true.
I know with VCarve, you you VCarve Pro and VCarve Desktop doesn't let you do more than one thing. Now, I don't know if you can use a dome thing from the clip art and then bring in something else. Let's just see whether I don't know what I'm doing here. No, I've done. No, see, it won't let. I don't think it'll let you do it. Not with VCar Pro. And again, I'm not positive about any of this stuff. So, but here's the thing. I think you can. Nuts.
Well, you can only create a 3D file with Aspire, though, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, but I think with Aspire, you can bring in like 2 or 3 different STLs and combine them. You can do a whole lot more with Aspire
Yeah. So
than
that
you
might
can
be what would need to be
with
done.
that cheapo VCar Pro. It's only $700 or
Yeah.
whatever it is now.
You
All
think
right,
I'd
now
open mine once in a while?
let me go back here. I think that
All right. Now, so throw an animal in the middle of it under the clip art animals. Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess.
Is that-
Let's see. Is it only work because they're both the included stuff, or could I bring in a?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. But
Huh.
I think that when you bring these domes dish things in here, see how that says 90.
Yeah.
This one says 60. This one says 4. I think that's the angle of how deep it is.
Gotcha.
Uh, and then, of course,
Can you layer them?
you can change
Oh,
the size
oh,
a little bit. Um, and I think you can like right now. I think when you bring it in, I think by default it's a dome, but you can change it. Let me think how you do it here. Yeah, I think you can do this or one of these. And now I think it goes the other way. Now I think it's a dish.
huh.
But I could be wrong. Because I am not, no, that's still a dome. But shade high. I don't know. I don't ever play around with this stuff much. And when I do, I hate to say it, but I'm so dadgum old. When I do something like this and I figure it out, 2 days later, I've forgotten what I did. So that's why it's important to hit save often.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking that there's a way. What did that make? No, that didn't make much anything. Oh, well, yeah, that is a dish in there now. I don't know. I'd have to play around with it. So that was probably no help at all to whoever was asking that question, because I just don't know that stuff because I don't use it. I don't bother learning something if I don't use it. When I come up with an idea for something and
Figure it out.
I don't know it, then I'll go to YouTube, watch videos, learn enough to do what I need to do, and then, like I said, 2 days later, I've forgotten what I did. So I've never been much of a VCar Pro expert. I know enough to be dangerous and know how to do the stuff that I do. And a few weeks ago, or 2 or 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, we was doing the stack techs. I guarantee you, if I got ready to run one of those, I'd have to go back and look to see how everything worked, because I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here running them all. My hard drive up here is full. So if I learn anything new, it might replace it with.
You got to go subtract some zip files.
I might need. Russ probably knows. He says merge, subtract. So, okay, I'm gonna assume you know what you're talking about. It was merge. Yeah, I don't know. Whichever one of those Russ said. But I don't know. I'd have to play around with it and figure it out.
Clip art and VCard desktop.
You can import an STL file of clip art into VCard desktop. You can. Okay, I didn't know if you could or not. That's another one of those things. Is like when somebody says, "Well, what's the difference between desktop and VCar Pro?" The main one I know is the size. Other than that, you have to go to the chart and look.
Yeah,
that's what I would have to do.
I think with desktop and Pro, I think that is it is the size.
Well, that's the main functionality. But also, I think that desktop doesn't have the gadgets.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, the wrapping, which is the rotary stuff, I'm not even sure you could do that with desktop.
Yes, you can. That's why I bought that one. Again, I have opened it once.
Oh, okay. Well, it must just not include all the gadgets then, because I know there's some of them that they say aren't in there.
Yeah,
again, I'd have to go to the VCarb website or the Vectric website and look at the charts where you're comparing desktop to VCarb Pro to Aspire and all that. But all right, well, we've already been on here an hour and a half. I'm gonna wind this one down, and I will take what was it, the Marvel totem thing?
Yeah.
And I will give that a whirl between now and next Wednesday, and hopefully I'll have something to show you. And then we'll also maybe go through, in case there's anybody that doesn't know how to do the wrapping, taking it from squared around. And there's always another little, it's not like really a trick, but something that I used to do with my rotary axis on my Gatton CNC is like when I would cut some round or some square stock, but I wanted to, I knew I was going to be turning it, doing the square to round. What I would do is I would take one of the CNCs that I have, and sometimes I use that big one that Ryan loves so much, and I would cut, like if you're, now this was, I'm talking about a bigger CNC. So my rotary axis, let's say I had a blank that was 12 inches long by 4 inches square. What I would do is I would use my CNC and I would take some scrap plywood or scrap pine or whatever, and I would cut a 4-inch circle. And then when you take that 4-inch circle, you can then, because you're cutting it the same size as your square, you can flush it up and glue it to the end. And then you can, of course, you'd have a center point in your big thing. And then it makes it real easy to get it lined up on your rotary axis. It still may not be perfect, but it's a lot easier than trying to get that big old honking square piece lined up so that it's turning, relatively evenly. So,
yeah, I found the differences. If anybody's interested about VCarve Desktop and VCarve Pro, the difference or what you can do in them. Yes, you can import a SketchUp 3D model, a single model you can import. You can import third-party 3D models. You can import one single model. True shape nesting is only available in Pro. Where are we at here? Cut parts larger than 20 by 24 without tiling, Pro only. And keep out zones is only Pro only. And then the last thing is inlay toolpathing is Pro only. So you can't get those.
Okay, well, it looks like for the wrapped rotary axis support, Cut 2D does not do it. Desktop does do it.
Yeah.
And then Aspire.
Yep. Desktop, Pro, and Aspire do rotary.
Yeah. So now the inlay stuff looks like the Pro only does that.
But for 4-sided machining, you have to manually flip your material. That should not be a thing.
Yeah.
Jeez. Some software needs to come to my CNC table and flip the material for me.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Well, like I said, we've been here an hour and a half, and I doubt if anybody got anything out of this. All we learned is how to upgrade the bin file, but it's still not working at least the way I want it to. So
yeah.
I hope
it'll get there.
Hema Labs will check that out. Although it is kind of weird that it did that ellipse. I'm still amazed because I thought for sure it would do just a rectangle shaped diamond for that, but I don't know. It might be the way an ellipse. It may be consistent of a bunch of straight lines. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
and that's why it looks like a curve on that. But anyway, we will get ready to get out of here. If anybody, I don't ever show that silly link. I should have had it running, but if anybody is interested in checking out these Hema Labs machines, the machines are great little machines, especially if you're just getting started into CNC and you don't have a lot of room in your shop, or maybe you don't even have a shop. Maybe you just got a spare room in your apartment or something. You could fit one of these little machines in there easily. And of course, I do have a discount code down in the description. If anybody wants to look, you can get 10% off your total order. I try to remember to say that because I don't know how many people might have gone over there and bought something and then didn't use my code because I didn't tell that I had one. But it's always down in the description of all the videos I've done. So hopefully you can save you some money there.
Good times.
All right. Well, I guess we'll sign off. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Right. Jeremy says that the 6040 was sold out this morning when he looked.
Yeah, I think it's going to be sold out for a while. From what I understand, They got in on the Black Friday stuff or no, not that. It was the Amazon Prime Day, I think.
Oh, okay.
And they sold out a bunch. So
Wow.
So now it'll be, I think, later on the end of this month before they get them. You have to check with them to be sure, but I think that's what I was told.
Hmm.
But I tell you, the 5040 is a good little machine. The only big difference, I mean, other than the linear rails and stuff, the only big difference is the 6040 is roughly 4 inches wider, 100 millimeters wider. That's basically it. But as far as running a machine, I can't tell any difference between that 5040 is just as stiff as the 6040.
Do you still have an open box 6040?
I do not.
Well, it's gone.
Oh, wait. Yes. Wait a minute. What is this thing? Yes, it is a 6040. My bad. I was
there
thinking.
You go, Jeremy.
But I do have a 6040. So if you want to get a really good deal on a 6040, go to the NEMA Labs website. I think it's on their website. I think it's on the far right. It'll say open box. Click on that. And then they will say if they got any in stock or not. And they should have one because that's what I've got sitting right here. They send them to me to check out once they've been returned. I open them up, assemble them, test them, make sure there's nothing wrong with them. And then if they get sent back and they're missing, touch probe or whatever, I have stock where I can replace whatever's missing. So it is basically like a new one, except it's been, used by somebody before.
So somebody else tested it.
Yeah, somebody else tested it. But yeah, that one right there is a real nice one. And it, no marks on the spoil board or nothing. The only thing it had on it was a little dust, and I had to kind of blow it out a few places. Some dust would get in the head of the screws on the spoil board, and I just kind of picked that out and stuff, and that was it. Packaged it all back in the box, and it was ready to go.
There you go.
So, but yeah, that's probably that might be the only one in the U.S. right now. I don't know. But anyway, all right. Well, thanks, Ryan, for hanging out with me.
My pleasure.
Glad you could make it tonight. Oh, and I forget to show this too. If you're interested in joining a Facebook group, because everybody loves Facebook, right?
Yeah.
They do have the NEMA Lab CNC user group.
Except for Clint. Clint can't do it for a couple more days yet.
Oh, Clint was bad. Okay. Well, I know how it is. I've been
good time.
Like I said, there for a while. I had a regular sale there, I think.
Yeah.
Had my name above my sale.
Yeah.
But I've been pretty good lately, though. I just don't post anything. That way you don't get in trouble. So, all right. Well, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good weekend and all that stuff. And like I said, between now and next week, I'll run that Marvel totem thing, and we'll see how what'd you call that guy? The one with the thing sticking out?
Oh, Thor.
Thor. Okay, yeah. We'll see if I'm not too optimistic on that, but you never know. Might fool me. So
there you go.
We'll see how it turns out. So anyway, everybody have a good one, and we will see y'all as soon as I hit the button here. Oh, here we go. We'll see y'all next week.